guys, I'm Erik Peterson and I'm a men's dating and relationship coach for Skill of Attraction. And today's attraction tips video is called Why Women Cause Unnecessary Drama. Now, one of my clients and active website members has requested that I do a video on this topic. And it's actually a good topic to cover because nothing drives a man up the wall like women creating unnecessary drama in their lives. Now, we've all been there. Everything is going fine in the relationship and nice and smooth, and out of nowhere, boom, she starts up, and oftentimes for absolutely no reason at all. Then we're left scratching our heads wondering, where the hell did that come from? Right now, I'm just thinking about this girl who I dated in my late 20s. I mean, we were crazy about each other. A very intense attraction. But man, did we fight like cats and dogs. And much of it was from her stirring up drama or test. And towards the end of the relationship, there was just a ton of mind games coming from her. At that time, I didn't understand any of this. I thought this girl was just absolutely crazy. And I'm sure many of you think this about women too. And to be fair, yeah, they are crazy. But there's a method to their madness. Men just largely don't understand it. Hence why I'm here. But with this girl, we would occasionally have some good days or weeks where I think, okay, good. I've got things back on track. And of course, it was great. I had my sweet, hot girlfriend back and not that crazy woman who was driving me absolutely nuts, and not in a good way either. And because things were so good during these periods, I would go out of my way to keep it that way. So, of course, I did what most men do in this situation, and I would be extra nice, extra compliant, moving very carefully so I didn't rattle any cages. And do you think this kept everything running smoothly between us? Not a chance. It only increased the drama. I would go through this over and over again, hoping this time I did the right things to keep her from getting upset or stirring up a drama again. And this is a mistake a lot of men make. They believe that love and attraction is transactional. They believe that if they do the right things and she sees him as a good boy, she will reward him with affection and sex. This is always the wrong way to do relationships, and it's certainly the wrong way to raise her attraction. But this isn't what this video is about. So we've all gone through women causing unnecessary drama in relationships before. It's frustrating, and in most cases, it drives us up the wall because as far as we're concerned, it's completely pointless. But why is it that women do this? Why do they take a relationship that's going well and just turn it upside down? Why do they want to start arguments with us and then end up getting mad at us for it? So in this attraction tips video, I'm going to be discussing the reasons women cause unnecessary drama in relationships, how to deal with them, and what you can do to actually stop them. But if you guys need my personal help and you're interested in some private coaching, please head over to my website at soa.fm, click on the coaching tab, and there you'll see that I have several options for you to choose from. My coaching options include several phone coaching packages for my North American clients and several Zoom coaching packages for my clients outside North America. And I'll post the links to both my contact page and my coaching page in the description down below. Also, be sure to come on over to the new Skill of Attraction website and join the social community. You could ask questions, give and get advice, share your war stories, compare your notes with other men who are also learning just like you. Everyone there is at a different level of game and dating knowledge. So don't be embarrassed if you're a beginner. And you more advanced guys, the beginners could really use your help. So we would love to have you there. So just head over to soa.fm and register for free. You can even remain relatively anonymous. Also, guys, please pay attention to my pinned comment on my videos and posts. I'm really not sure how to make it any more obvious. If you cannot or will not donate a super thanks, then just head over to my website and ask there. I mean, it's really that simple. Anyway, women causing drama in the relationship can actually turn a good relationship bad because it just brings in negativity and toxicity. And when it comes to women, if there's too much negativity from you, it eventually turns them off because women are drawn to and addicted to those feel-good emotions. Yet they bring it on themselves in many cases. I mean, why would they do this? Well, there are a few reasons women do this, and when you have an understanding why, it becomes much easier to deal with. You'll see that it's not really an attack on you, as it often seems. These reasons are in no particular order. When the time comes, you'll have to judge for yourself in that particular situation why she happens to be stirring up drama when there's absolutely no logical reason why she would be doing it. Now, as I'm sure you could have guessed, one of these reasons is she's testing you. She's testing for confidence. She's testing for internal strength and emotional self-control. So when she makes some rude crack about you, don't take it so seriously. Ew, you look fat in that shirt. It grosses me out. Take it off. Now, most men would take great offense to this and see it as her being disrespectful. First, not every time a woman doesn't cooperate with you or says something a little rude doesn't necessarily mean that she's being disrespectful. In fact, many of women's tests are borderline disrespectful. But if you get your panties in a bunch every time she's a little rude or testing you, you're going to experience even more drama. And I'll explain why in just a moment. So when a woman tests you in this way, you want to respond playfully, like you're completely unaffected by her little jabs at your ego. As an example, her commenting on you looking fat in that shirt would be something like, "There's just more of me to love, sweetheart," followed by a kiss or something like that. This demonstrates confidence and emotional self-control. Confidence in your appearance and that she won't lose interest in you for such a minor thing, and emotional self-control because you didn't get all offended by her jabs. Test passed. Now, if you were to get offended and start arguing with her, all you're telling her is that you lack confidence, you have no emotional self-control, and perhaps even worse, it shows that she could easily get under your skin. Now she knows anytime she wants to stir up drama, she could easily do so by just making a little crack about your appearance. So ask yourself, is it better that you just let it go, or is it better that you defend yourself? Your ego may tell you to defend yourself and to not let that bitch get away with talking to you in this way. But like I said, that's your ego talking, and your ego gets you into a lot of trouble. Now, another reason women love to stir up unnecessary drama is because she's getting a little bored and becomes a bit too comfortable in the relationship. This is usually a result of you being too nice or getting stuck in patterns and routines. And I actually made a video a while ago about how you need to occasionally break your patterns and routines. And I'll post the video at the end of this video. This is a mistake I have made over and over again in my relationships over the years, where I would get a bit too comfortable and complacent, believing I'm safe to let my guard down and just relax in the relationship, what every guy wants to do. Now, every single time this has backfired on me because I'm getting too comfortable and complacent, she does. And when that happens, I can guarantee that she'll naturally start stirring up drama because, like I said, she's bored and needs emotional stimulation. It's all about emotions with women. If you're not stimulating her emotions, whether that be feel-good emotions or even negative emotions, she'll get bored and seek out those emotions by getting under your skin. And if that doesn't work, then she starts seeking out those emotions elsewhere, sometimes with other men. When she's in this state, it's really a sign that you're getting too complacent and she needs some excitement in her life. And I'm not going to say that you give into the drama and enter into her frame, because you shouldn't. And that will also make things even worse. What you need to do is take her out on a date. be a bit polarizing with her and ultimately escalate the physical intimacy with her. It's also a good idea to take a look at your daily routines and see where you could be a little unpredictable with her. It's really easy for us men to fall into routines because that's how we stay disciplined. But women need you to rock the boat every now and then. And finally, the last reason women stir up drama is they're simply seeking your attention. Again, this could be due to complacency, but it could also be due to you not being present with her. In fact, one of the top reasons women fall out of love and leave relationships with a man is because he's not present with her. Plus, as I've said before, women love attention. They want attention like men want sex. And often like men, they will do whatever it takes to get that attention. However, in this case, you do not want to give her that attention, at least not at that point. The reason being is because if she learns that she could get your attention using negative tactics such as creating drama, nagging, playing mind games, jealousy, and so on, it will only encourage her to continue because it works. Really, over the years, I've learned that anything a woman does, short of truly being disrespectful, that annoys you or aggravates you, it's best to just ignore it or she will continue. This is one of the reasons I tell you guys to stop being reactionary when she tries to do things like make you jealous, besides the fact that it makes you look insecure. But many of you are more concerned with catering to your ego. But regardless of that, stop giving her attention when she's seeking it out in negative ways, and she'll stop doing it. She may not stop right away, as there will always be tests to make sure that you're being real. But she will stop eventually if she sees that it's no longer working. Now, as I mentioned before, why does getting offended by her drama and tests only cause more drama and tests? Because it shows her that it works. It shows her that it gets under your skin. And eventually, it will show her that either you lack confidence or you lack internal strength and emotional self-control. And when she discovers this, it's the beginning of the end. So you guys can continue ignoring what I say about this. You can continue arguing with me, or you can continue explaining to me how it's a double standard. But it's not going to change how it all works. It's going to drive her away and cause her to lose attraction eventually. Now, most people, both men and women, would have it so much easier in the relationships if they learn to just accept that the opposite sex is different. Men have their strengths and weaknesses, and women have their strengths and weaknesses. We're meant to complement each other. And in certain areas, women have their privileges, and in other areas, men have their privileges. The sexual market is rife with double standards that will never change. Accept it and learn how to counter it so it works in your favor the best that it can. Being mad about this is like getting mad that the sun comes up in the morning. There's nothing you could do about it besides adjust and adapt. So, if you guys have found this video helpful or any of my videos helpful, I would really appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up and for you to share it with any of your friends and family. I would also really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button down below and tick that little bell symbol next to it so you get real-time notifications of when I upload new videos. And in the description down below, not only will I have a link to both my contact page and my coaching page, but I also have a link to PayPal or my Bitcoin wallet address if you deem this video worthy of a donation. And you also have super thanks as an option, which is located right next to the share icon below this video. So that's it for this video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.